Ano na, Katrina?
Ano na? All eyes on me.
Ano na?
Yes.
Your turn is up next.
I know. I am officially now Miss Philippines.
Yeah. Uy to be fair sa'yo talaga pumunta ka talaga.
Yes, of course. Of course, I talked about this before, but I really am a pageant fan. And I have loved Myrna since she first screened for Bini Bini. So, of course, I wanted to see her shine. I knew she was going to do so well. And also, I wanted to watch Miss International in person. I've wanted to since 2016. So, I was a very happy pageant fan that night. I was not Bini Bining Pilipinas International. I was a pageant fan.
Yeah, but to be fair with you, I think that's a good sign. Kasi you know why?
Why?
Because Nicole Borromeo also did the same thing.
She that
Also-
extra pressure na ba?
She also watched
She did.
Hannah's batch.
Yeah, she did.
Ayun, so is it really part of, trying to be, is it really part of the assignment and just to get in the feel of the whole competition as early as now?
I mean, it's not like the org pressures us to watch or anything like that, but I knew in my heart that I wanted to watch talaga. So they were, they wholeheartedly supported that decision. I mean, I think it depends on the girl. It's very different when you're there, right? And I think it goes for all pageants where some girls really translate well on the lives, but in person, iba, right? And it can also be vice versa. So it was interesting to see how they carry out their pageants in Japan. Very different from what I was expecting. So I guess to kind of piece that together in my mind, be like, oh, okay, this is kind of what I can expect for next year. And I know now where people should buy tickets, right? Where I can have people be seated. So it was just nice to go and kind of experience that in person.
So what is one particular observation you've had during the time that you were there?
I mean, it's hard to say because obviously I was just there during coronation, right? So I don't know what was going on during like their daily events. But
During the show
itself, there's a lot of really, really beautiful girls that you're almost shocked. Parang, hala, how did they come up with this top 20? Like, how did they narrow it down? Of course, I had no doubts about Myrna. I knew she was going to make it. But I think, for me, my key takeaway was I think styling is a very big role, plays a very big role in coronation night. I'm not going to name names, but there are certain girls who just glowed when they put on their gown, and they really stood out and had that winning glow. And there are other girls who I feel could have gone with better gown choices to highlight their beauty. So definitely kind of made a mental note, like, okay, styling's really important. I need to have a gown that really fits me and my personality as well. I also think that because they have reintroduced the speech portion, and then they have, I don't know if they're still going to do it next year, but the common question at the end, they really want to get to know the woman and her values and her personality. I think they really do look for the personality in the queen and someone who is really charming. So we'll see next year. Hopefully I can embody all of the values that they're looking for. But for me, one of the reasons why I really loved Miss International in the first place was because I felt like they didn't put too much emphasis on like the glitz and glam. They really wanted who the woman is as a person and as an individual, and that really kind of solidified that for me when I watched her on coronation night, because you can see their top 5, they're all women of character. They're all women who are extremely empowered, who want to make a difference in their communities. So it was really nice as a pageant fan to be like, oh, okay, this is an organization that really prioritizes those values and those morals, and that's definitely something I want to live up to. So we'll see if I can do that next year.
And if we apply that to you, everything that you observe, do you feel you're in a good headspace and time in preparing for the pageant? Do you appreciate the fact that you have a very long time to prepare?
Absolutely, I really do, and I think that's just my personality, because I really like to think things through and rethink things again to make sure I'm putting out the best output that I possibly can. So I truly love the fact that I have a year, because at least I can do as many things as I want to, and there's really no hindrance in terms of time that I won't be able to say like, oh, I wasn't able to do this because of the time. I have no excuses talaga. talaga. I had a year, right? So it's more so prioritizing what I really want to showcase during that journey. And I would say, in terms of my headspace, I'm a very different woman now than I was in 2023. And even when I was competing this year, I feel like I have a more grounded head on my shoulders. And I feel like I know who I am as a woman. And I really liked what Mirna said, Katrina, that you don't have to change the person that you are when you're there competing. And that's really the mindset that I've had this whole entire year when I came back to join Bini Bini, was that I didn't want to pretend to be someone that I wasn't. Like, eto na talaga, I am Katrina, and it's kind of take it or leave it, right? Like, if I'm not what the org is looking for, that's totally fine. But of course, I hope and pray that I am. But as much as possible, of course, I would love for Katrina to be the woman that they're looking for. But yun nga, I don't want to stray away from who I am and the core values that I have as a woman. So it's more so just kind of refining that and making sure that I'm showing the Katrina that I want them to see. And hopefully I represent the Philippines in a way that makes everyone proud.
Kasi ikaw, sinabi mo kasi,
Ano?
year na.
So na-pressure ko I know. I did this to myself, but it's okay. Syempre, I'm so happy. Oh. I mean, I was literally screaming, crying for her. And I was a wreck, but in the best way. Of course, I was so happy for her. I wanted her to have her moment to shine, and I truly, like, I could not think of a better way to end that experience. Syempre, it was my first time watching in person, so to be able to have the Philippines come home with a placement in the top 5 is incredible.
You've been experiencing this right now. What do you think makes Filipinas stick in the Miss International pageant?
You know, I think not only in Miss International, but in international pageants in general, I feel like we are very humble. I feel like we're very grounded. We remember where we come from, we remember our family, we remember the people that have helped us get to where we are. I feel like, and I don't want to generalize, but a lot of the times it can be hard to remember where you come from when you've achieved the things that you've dreamt of. It's very easy to kind of overlook everything that you've come up from, and it takes a certain type of humility and kindness to look back at that, reflect, and be so grateful for everything that you've accomplished. And I feel like Filipina queens are very good at conveying gratitude and conveying humility. So I would say that's something that Mirna did really well, is that she always exuded kindness, she always exuded gratitude. Even today, diba, she was very grateful. So I think that's something that truly makes people want to connect with you. That's something that I look for personally in friends. I look for people who are humble, who are going to inspire me in their little ways. And that's something that I also hope that I exude when I compete internationally, is I want to carry that sense of humility and kindness, but also impart wisdom on other girls. So I think that's something that's very unique to Filipinas.
I think about your answer, no, it kind of makes sense, knowing that yung humility, yung kindness, also are traits or qualities that the Japanese culture
Yes.
also appreciates.
Simplicity, respect, it kind of all goes hand in hand. Yeah, for sure. Gratitude's a big thing in their culture. So that's something that one of my favorite things about their culture for sure, is the fact that they're so respectful, they're so nice, they're so welcoming, much like Filipinos, right? We really try and accommodate everyone as best as we can. So it's really nice to see those similarities, and I'm really excited for next year.
Last question.
Yeah.
So today is December.
Yes.
December 5.
Yes.
So we have 11 more months at this point. Have you started planning? Or,
Have.
talagang may ano na, parang you already know, you already have the designers that you'll be
To some extent, yes.
even the wardrobe, you're even already planning your baby wardrobe.
I am. It's also just the way that I am as a person. I'm very hands-on, right? So even with Bini Bini, I was the one that, was designing certain aspects. And of course, I had like creatives help me along the way to actually like tahe and whatnot. But I still want to have that aspect in Miss International, to have those elements of me in it. So as much as possible, I do want to design my gown and my knot cost again. I do want to design my OOTDs because that's something that I did do this year, and I loved every minute of it. I don't know if this is too ambitious, but I would love to learn how to actually sew and maybe make one or two pieces. Sew, like ako mismo. So like not just designing, but like actually making it come to life. I feel like that'd be really special. Kahit one or two pieces. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'll have time to learn.
Pero that will also come in handy just in case you
Right?
in some wardrobe
If my roommate needs help, then like I got you guys. Hopefully I can learn. I know like the basics, but like to actually make something come to life, I feel like that would be really special. So yeah, I'm trying to kind of cram in as many of my ideas as I can in 1 year. So we'll see what I'm able to accomplish. But I'm really grateful that I have the time to prepare. Definitely, it opens my horizons. Like the world is my oyster at this point with the 1 year. So and of course I have a lot of time to plan for my SDGs and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, lots of things planned. Abangan. Yeah. Ay, thank you. Char, pray tayo. Oo, there's only a few. I think there's only 4 of us pa lang. So, but yes, and I'm excited to meet them. They're so beautiful. My gosh, the 3 that I've seen so far are so beautiful. So, yes, we'll see.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Thank you. You too.
You again buckle down the words.
I know. And then the 2026 batch of Beanies na. I know. Sige lang. Alrighty.
Ingat.
Ingat. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.